Hey everyone, Volbuzzard here, back for some Pokemon Online battle against Rogue. So, in this battle, I make a rather foolish, paranoid, stupid mistake that really is a very harsh mistake, and, you know, will I be able to overcome this epic failure that I made in my, mislogic? Well, let's find out. I'm going to play it back right now. So anyway, he's going to be leading with a Rotom W. I'm going to lead it with a Celebi, so that's good. He's going to make the switch, and, you know, this has been a match I've had a while ago. And I'm going to do Thunder Wave just to paralyze something. Jirachi, you know, I'll take that. He's going to substitute, which is always annoying on Jirachi, as we know. So I've got my Gastrodon using Earth Power here. Yeah, that's Calm Minding up, trying to get those boosts, but it's paralyzed, so I outspeed. And yeah, this is the Choice Specs Gastrodon, and yeah, those Earth Powers, you can boost that special defense. You know, you're not gonna really like those Earth Powers, especially when you're slower, so you can't do all that shenanigans that you usually do. So anyway, I'm just gonna go for the safe second Earth Power or third Earth Power because yeah, he's gonna switch into Rotom. I'm gonna switch back into Celebi, and he goes for the Trick. Now, I'm not too concerned about the Trick. It's sort of a nuisance, but it didn't really... Like, Celebi is the one thing I would have tricked. So anyway, I'm going to go into Mamoswine, who's Choice Scarf, and he's going to switch into Jirachi, and yeah, I'm going to kill it with Earthquake, because Earthquake kills stuff. But I am Choice Scarfed, and so he's going to switch into Rotom. I can't do anything, so I have to switch back into Gastrodon, and he's going to Will-O-Wisp me. Of course, that doesn't really matter. So, what does Gastrodon do right now? Ferrothorn's coming in. I go for an Ice Beam, because I think I was predicting maybe Breloom or something. But that didn't happen, so I'm going to switch back into Celebi as he goes for the Leech Seed. That's really good. And this Celebi does carry the Hidden Power Fire. It's Hidden Power Fire, Leaf Storm, Thunder Wave, and Recover. But I actually predict that and go for the Leaf Storm. I predict Politoed to come in and go for that Leaf Storm. Yeah. I forgot I even predicted that, but that makes the match a little bit easier. I go back into Gastrodon because Gastrodon is really great at walling certain things. He goes for an Ice Beam, I guess, predicting that, but not having HP Grass, probably. And speaking of HP Grass, I go for that right here to kill the Politoed, but he switches into Rotom, and I'm like, okay, sure. You know, HP Grass to Rotom. Now he's going back into Breloom, and at this point, Gastrodon's like, whatever, it's almost dead, it's burning. It's like this big squid on the middle of the... Not squid, it's a slug. How is that a squid? It's a slug in the middle of a rain that's burning. It's a slug in the middle of the rain and it's on fire. And that's just a magnificent sight to see, but unfortunately that slug is not very useful to me, so I just let the Breloom kill it, albeit slowly as it does. Go into Alakazam, who can easily take out that Breloom, or whatever he wants to switch into with the Psychic, so... That's always nice. And here comes Dragonite. Well, I wouldn't be able to kill the Dragonite, but he wouldn't want to switch that in, probably. So, he goes for an Earthquake right here, predicting my switch into Heatran, which is sort of sucks. I really didn't care if he predicted that, since I don't need Heatran that much in this match. So anyway, I'm going to go into Mamoswine, because obvious reasons. Icicle Spear reasons, more like it. And he's going to go into Ferrothorn, just to be able to take those spears, and he takes them. So I go into Heracross. Yeah, Heracross is just awesome. Heracross is like close combat, yeah. He's going to lay up his Stealth Rocks, just one last thing before Ferrothorn's gone, which is not that useful at this point anyway. No, Gastrodon's already dead, but anyway. Heracross doing work, killing Ferrothorns, and Dragonite kills me with Extreme Speed, which sort of gives me the impression that this thing is Choice Banded, and because it just used Earthquake, Extreme Speed, it seems Choice Banded to me. So I'm going to go for some Icicle Spears again, because I am Choice Scarfed, and he switches in Rotom, which is like, okay. And this is the round where I make the mistake, right at the end of the match. Okay, so, Rotom dies, whatever. Now I go into Now, for some reason, I have the need to switch. I don't know why I didn't go for Icicle Spears. I could have easily cleaned out his team with Icicle Spear. I was just, I don't know, maybe I was paranoid for like a Mach Punch Extreme Speed combination, but even then I could have broken out of it. So, I don't know what I was freaking out about. Now I've got a Sleeping Alakazam, which is just tragedy. I switch again into Celebi, thinking shenanigans. You know, maybe I can get something now with HP Fire to revive myself. Because at this point I knew I made a bad mistake, and I didn't know what I was going to do about it. Like, Breloom doesn't carry Mach Punch unless it's Technician, but this isn't Dream World. I don't really play Dream World. It doesn't carry Mach Punch. Why do you think he's got Mach Punch? Said it's a standard bulk up. I'm just gonna go for Hidden Power Flyers as this thing just saps me with Drain Punch and toxic balls and everything that just sucks. And, you know, I am not able to kill it with Celebi, which is just, like I said, tragedy. But I have one final way to break out of this, because I still have Mamoswine and Icicle Spear left, along with my Sleeping Alakazam, which the thing that got to sleep, then I knew I was dead. So I used some Icicle Spears, hit the Breloom, you know, it's dead, and now I left with this multi-skilled Dragonite. It's gonna go for Extreme Speed. I can live that. I couldn't have lived a Mach Punch and Extreme Speed, so I go for Icicle Spear. 1, 2, third one. No! I don't get it, and it kills me with another Extreme Speed. And that's pretty much game, because Alakazam's not going to wake up in time for Extreme Speed. You know, I've got the Focus Sash, but it can't wake up right when it switches in like that. So that is the match. I hope you enjoyed the match, and yeah, I've been on break. I'll probably talk a little bit more about what's been going on in my... Usually I do it in my Shadow the Hedgehog video, or maybe my Nuzmanos. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this match. Like it if you liked it. Like it if you didn't like it. Just kidding. You don't have to like it if you didn't like it. But if you didn't like it, you can leave a comment telling me why that isn't all nasty and stuff. And yeah, I can smell food. I bet you can't, because smells don't go through microphones. Anyway, until next time, this has been Bulbasaur. Until next time.